is a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. Denied up top. Goes for the command grab. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one has used up all their drive. Their drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player two will pitch the throw out of the hooligan. Smart, aggressive play there. What'll happen here? The forward throw in the corner for the pressure. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. It's there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Jumps in! Lariat! Boom! Manages to block the jump-in attack. Oh, you never... Anti-air in the clutch! Dangerous range here. Both sides getting ready. Hey, Siberia's call and they got a bed for you. Okay, dude, solid anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead is a locked on for the throw. Player two, there's a burnout. Throws him. The offensive assault just keeps going. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player one was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that. It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold? Jumps up. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Can't tech the throw. Taking stock. Throws to get around their defense. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Pokes with the medium kick. One chance, too little, too late for the jump in. Player two draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Still feeling each other out. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Anti-air drops him. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game lets you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. What's going to happen here in the later half of this round? Jumps up, brushes that off, and keeps going. A chance for big damage with the punish counter. Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Jumps! Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Last chance, it's now or never. Both players with clutch, anti-air. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Drops. What now? The throw connects. Player there's a burnout. What a smart throw. They're back into the corner now. Getting up close and personal. Nothing stops this train. Reads the jump in perfect. Clutch, anti-air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Finds the target. Reach out and hug him. Turn that butter hard.